Hey, if you see a mess like through the mirror of the table, then just ignore it and pretend it doesn't actually exist, because it doesn't actually exist. Because, like, who has a perfectly clean room? Who does? Do you? Anyway, so today, as you saw from the title, we're going to be talking about feeling alone and why it kind of sucks. Because I know some people are usually like, being alone is okay, and by being alone I mean in like friendships or like feeling just alone. But I'm just here to be real and honest with you, and just to make you feel like if you're feeling the same thing, that you're not alone. Because I feel like many people don't usually talk about this enough, or talk about it pretty much at all. If you're new here, well, I'm Hadassah, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. Probably new here because this is my first video here, and this channel is just about faith and also making you feel seen and heard and understood. I haven't really planned this video out, so I'm just going to like talk to you guys. I feel like if anyone was to understand how you feel, if this is how you feel, I feel like that person would be me. Because first off, I live in the middle of nowhere town, in the middle of that town. First off, I don't live near the city. Second off, I live in the countryside, which if you have watched my other channel, Hattie's Corner, you know I love living in the countryside. I love the stillness of the countryside. I just love how quiet it is, how beautiful it is, and I also love nature a lot. So that means that I cannot be with other people as often because of how far I am from all the like fun. Also being able to meet with other people who are my age. I live in the middle of nowhere. And then second off, I'm homeschooled, so that duo is a little bit challenging. I will mostly meet with people from church. Sometimes I think I'm the like almost only person there who homeschool. I feel like there's one more person, but I usually feel like I'm the only one. That already makes me different from other people. Sometimes without people even knowing, if you're slightly different from them, they feel like you're on a different like level, and you can relate to the things they talk about. People here usually go to boarding school a lot, and I'm at home. So when they're talking about boarding school experiences, or like when they decide they're going to talk about boarding school experiences for the whole teens class in church, and I'm just there like like I can't relate. But you know, it's not like I expect them to, you know, just count me because I'm the only person who doesn't relate. So, and also in some way, in some little small way, people see me sort of a little bit strange, because some of my friends, I am the first friend who they know who homeschool. Sometimes when you're different, you can be alone, though that's not usually like the, I feel like, reason why I'm usually alone, or like my personality mostly, or just the way I get to connect with people, or the amount of time I take before I'm able to like be myself. I feel like in real life I am usually very funny. I think I am open. I have a lot to say. I talk a lot. I say a lot of random things. But then when it comes to a group setting, suddenly, and yet I talk a lot, like at home and with people whom I connect with. So that just makes you feel alone, or you feel like other friends are able, let's say if you go to like a public school, are able to find friends fast and connect with literally anyone in seconds, and be able to say the most random dramatic things in the world after meeting them 5 seconds ago, and you're just there in the corner just like still trying to make one friend. A while ago I was volunteering, so my other friends were there and they were able to connect with people or with their other friends really fast and easily. I was just there like hey, because even when I tried to, like, let's say join a different type of friend group, even if I would find stuff to talk about, it's like, where do I start? Like, how do I just start talking to like a random person and already be able to open up? So you end up just being kind of there in the corner, like spot the odd one out. Yet, as I said, I think I'm funny. I think I have a personality, and probably if you feel alone, it's the same with you. Also, another thing that doesn't help at all is social anxiety, because even like a while before, like, we go to church or whatever, I know I keep mentioning church, it's because that's where I mostly get to meet with people, like the most often. Like, meeting in those places, like sometimes I'm usually so anxious or nervous to go there, because I just, the way you're so, like, maybe you're not so alone, but in your head you feel alone. So you feel like everyone in the room, it's like the other room is like a colored room, and then you're the only one there with black and white, so everyone can see, oh, you're alone, you're the odd one out, if that makes sense. You are alone in a way, but you're just in the crowd, but you feel like everyone can see that you're the odd one out. I feel like sometimes maybe I don't, or maybe hopefully you relate to like what I'm saying. Not like hopefully in a way that, oh, you should feel alone, but like so that you feel better about yourself. Sometimes I feel like maybe it's partly my fault, because sometimes, as I said, it's hard to be myself with someone new. So it takes a while for me to like get used to you and know like I can trust you. Even if I trust you, it's like my head needs a while. It kind of sucks. It's okay, as like some people say, like, oh, being alone is okay, but also you feel like you miss out on some things you wouldn't miss out on if your personality was all outgoing and extremely extroverted. And something I'm trying to work on, like something I am really trying to work on, being open, like speaking confidently, not being like all by myself, not like pushing myself out of events because of like the fear of being like all alone. This situation I was talking about, there was a time I was just like, it was the first day, and I feel like everyone had their own like friend groups, and even my friends were in different friend groups of people I didn't even know. So I was just like, should I now start opening myself up to these new people? And probably thinking about it, probably I should have just like stay by myself, or when people are eating, just like around the circles, I'm just there like, hey, staying on my phone, feeling really sad. But I just wanted to share this with you guys so that you feel less alone, because it's not like something I have still like known how to work on it, or something, or a problem I know how to solve. It's just something that is with me, and not many people talk about this, and not many people like seem to have this type of problem. And so it feels like, oh, you're just an odd one, you just don't know how to fit in, you're just a homeschool jack. And if you're thinking that, guys, there are some homeschooled friends of mine who are so open with people, like so open, so talkative, they will never have nothing to talk about, which is really cool. Because for me, in conclusion, there's one person who will never leave you and will never make you feel alone, and that is Jesus. So just talk to him. And especially if you're a Christian, and you're feeling like sometimes your friends ignore you, and probably also that's another reason you feel alone. If you're a Christian, that's also a like sign for you to go and talk to God, to go and pray and things like that, because sometimes we treat God like that, like the way we don't want to be treated. Like, we want people to talk to us, we want people people to tell us about themselves. We want people to also be open with us, and we aren't open with God. So talk to him about it, pray, ask him to help you open up, ask him to help you find the right friends and the right people, or to show you ways to be more confident and ways to put yourself out there more. So I want you to not feel bad about yourself or feel like pathetic for yourself. It's okay, it's normal, like you're actually okay, you're not actually like some weirdo. It is a little bit hard to like open up about such things because, as I said, no one really talks about this. So yeah, that's it. I hope you feel better. As I've said 5,000 times during this video, and I hope it was helpful to you. So if you like this kind of talks, then make sure to subscribe down below. Also like this video and comment down anything, any video ideas, just anything in general. And I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Jesus loves you.